Hello everyone, in this video I am going to tell Bhagavad Gita slokas 10.4 and 5. In the previous shloka, Lord Krishna told that one who knows him as unborn, beginningless and as the supreme lord of all the worlds, he only, undiluted among men, is freed from all sins. Let us begin with these shlokas. बुद्धिर्ज्ञानमसम्मोहः क्षमा सत्यं दमः शमः सुखं दुःखं भवो भावो भयं चाभयमेव च अहिंसा समता तुष्टिस्तपोदानं यशो यशः भवन्ति भावभूतानां मत्त एव पृथग्विदाः. The meaning: Buddhi, intelligence; Jnanam, knowledge; Asammoha, freedom from doubt; Kshama, forgiveness; Satyam, truthfulness; Damaha, control of the senses; Shamaha, control of the mind; Sukham, happiness; Dukkham, distress; Bhavaha, birth; Abhavaha, death; Bhayam, fear; Cha, also; Abhayam, fearlessness; Eva, also; Cha, and Ahimsa, non-violence; Shamata, equilibrium; Tushtihi, satisfaction; Tapaha, penance; Dhanam, charity; Yashaha, fame; Ayashaha, infamy; Bhavanti, come about; Bhavaha, natures; Bhutanam, of living entities; Mattaha, from me; Eva, certainly; Prithak Vidaha, variously arranged. The whole meaning is: intelligence, knowledge, freedom from doubt and delusion, forgiveness, truthfulness, control of the senses, control of the mind, happiness and distress, birth, death, fear, fearlessness, non-violence, equanimity, satisfaction, austerity, charity, fame and infamy. All these various qualities of living beings are created by me alone. The different qualities of living entities, be they good or bad, all are created by Krishna, and they are described here. Intelligence refers to the power to analyze things in their proper perspective, and knowledge is understanding what is spirit and what is matter. Knowledge which is obtained by a university education is related only to matter, and it is not accepted here as knowledge. Knowledge means knowing the distinction between spirit and matter. In modern education, there is no knowledge about spirit, and they are simply taking care of material elements and bodily needs. Therefore, academic knowledge is not complete. Asammoha, freedom from doubt and delusion, can be achieved when one is not hesitant and when he understands the transcendental philosophy. Slowly but surely, he becomes free from bewilderment. Nothing should be accepted blindly, and everything should be accepted with care and caution. Kshama, tolerance and forgiveness, should be practiced. One should be tolerant and excuse the minor offenses of others. Satyam, truthfulness, means that facts should be represented as they are for the benefit of others. Facts should not be misinterpreted. According to social conventions, it is said that one can speak the truth only when it is palatable to others. But that is not truthfulness. But the truth should be spoken in a straightforward way so that others will understand what the facts are. If a man is a thief and people are warned that he is a thief, that is truth. Although sometimes truth may not be palatable, one should not stop from speaking it. Truthfulness demands that the facts be presented as they are for the benefit of others. That is the definition of truth. Control of the senses means that senses should not be used for unnecessary personal enjoyment. There is no prohibition against meeting the needs of the senses, but unnecessary sense enjoyment is detrimental for spiritual advancement. Therefore, the senses should be restrained from unnecessary use. Similarly, we should control the mind from unnecessary thoughts. That is called shamaha. One should not spend his time thinking over earning money. That is a misuse of the thinking power. The mind should be used to understand the prime necessity of human beings, and that should be presented authoritatively. The power of thought should be developed in association with persons who are authorities in the scriptures, saintly persons, and spiritual masters, and those whose thinking is highly developed. Sukham, pleasure or happiness, should be always that which is favorable and for the cultivation of spiritual knowledge. And similarly, that which is painful or is unfavorable for Krishna consciousness, it is called dukkham. Anything favorable for the development of Krishna consciousness should be accepted, and anything unfavorable should be rejected. Bhava, birth, should be understood to refer to the body. As far as the soul is concerned, there is neither birth nor death. That is discussed in the second chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. Birth and death apply only to one's embodiment in the material world. Fear is due to worrying about the future. A person in Krishna consciousness has no fear because his future is to go to the spiritual sky where there is unlimited happiness. Therefore, his future is very bright. Others do not know what their future holds. They have no knowledge of what the next life holds, so they are therefore in constant anxiety. If we want to get free from anxiety, the best course is to understand Krishna and always serve Him. In that way, we will be free from all fear. In the Srimad Bhagavatam 11.2.37, it is stated, Bhayam dvitiya bhiniveshatah syat. Fear is caused only by our absorption in the illusory energy. But those who are free from the illusory energy, those who are confident that they are not material body and that they are spiritual parts of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and who therefore are engaged in the service of Him, have nothing to fear. This fear is a condition of people who are not in Krishna consciousness. Thus, abhayam, fearlessness, is possible for only one in Krishna consciousness. Ahimsa, non-violence, means that one should not do anything that will put others into misery or confusion. Material activities that are promised by so many politicians, sociologists, philanthropists, etc., do not produce very good results because they do not have any transcendental vision, and thus they do not know what is beneficial for humans. Ahimsa means that people should be trained in such a way that the full utilization of the human body can be achieved. The human body is meant for spiritual realization, so any movement or any commissions which do not further that end commit violence on the human body. That which furthers the future spiritual happiness of people in general is called non-violence. Shamata, equanimity, refers to freedom from attachment and aversion. To be very much attached or to be very much detached is not best. This material world should be accepted without attachment or aversion. That is favorable for prosecuting Krishna. That which is favorable for prosecuting Krishna consciousness should be accepted, and that which is unfavorable should be rejected. This is called shamata, equanimity. Tushti, satisfaction, means that one should not be eager to gather more and more material goods by unnecessary activity. One should be satisfied with whatever is obtained by the satisfaction, by the grace of the Supreme Lord. That is called satisfaction. Tapas means austerity or penance. There are many rules and regulations which apply here, like rising early in the morning and taking a bath. Sometimes it is very troublesome to rise early in morning, but whatever voluntary trouble one may suffer in this way is called penance. Similarly, there are prescriptions for fasting on certain days of the month. One may not be inclined to practice such fasting, but because of his determination to make advancement in Krishna consciousness, he should accept such bodily troubles when they are recommended. However, one should not fast unnecessarily or against Vedic scriptures. One should not fast for any material need. That is described in Bhagavad Gita as fasting in ignorance, and anything done in ignorance or passion does not lead to spiritual advancement. Everything in the mode of goodness does advance one in, however, and fasting done in terms of Vedic injunctions enriches one in spiritual knowledge. As far as charity is concerned, one should give 50% of his earnings to some good cause. And what is a good cause? It is that which is conducted in terms of Krishna consciousness. That is not only a good cause, but it is the best cause. Because Krishna is good, his cause is also good. Thus, charity should be given to a person who is engaged in Krishna consciousness. According to Vedic literature, it is enjoined that charity should be given to Brahmanas. This practice is still followed, although not very nicely in terms of the Vedic injunction. But still, the injunction is that charity should be given to the Brahmanas. Why? Because they are engaged in higher cultivation of spiritual knowledge. A Brahmana is supposed to devote his whole life to understanding Brahman. One who knows Brahman is called a Brahmana. Brahma janati iti Brahmanaha. Thus, charity is offered to the Brahmanas because they are always engaged in higher spiritual service and have no time to earn their livelihood. In the Vedic literature, charity is also given to one in the renounced order of life, the sannyasi. The sannyasis beg from door to door, not for money but for missionary purposes. They go from door to awaken the householders from the slumber of ignorance. Because the householders are engaged in family affairs and have forgotten their actual purpose in life, awakening their Krishna consciousness, it is the business of the sannyasis to go as beggars to the householders and encourage them to be Krishna conscious. As it is said in the Vedas, one should awake and achieve what is due for him in this human form of life. This knowledge and method is distributed by sannyasis, hence charity is to be given to the renouncer of life, to the brahmanas, and similar good causes, not any whimsical cause. Yashas, fame should be according to Lord Chaitanya, who said that a man is famous when he is known as a great devotee. That is real fame. If anyone has become a great man in Krishna consciousness and it is known, then he is truly famous. One who does not have such fame is infamous. All these qualities are manifest throughout the universe in the human society and in the society of the demigods. There are many forms of humanity on other planets, and these qualities are there. Now, for one who wants to advance in Krishna consciousness, Krishna creates all these qualities, but the person develops them himself from within. One who engages in the devotional service of the Lord develops all the good qualities as arranged by the Lord. Of whatever we find, good or bad, the origin is Krishna. Nothing can manifest itself in this material world which is not in Krishna. That is knowledge. Although we know that things are differently situated, we should realize that everything flows from Krishna. Thank you for watching, and I will tell the next shloka in the next video.